Hi, my name is Dynasty Taylor, and I'm here on this Saturday, which is February 1st, the first day of Black History Month. I'm here with my boy, Alton from Jungletography. So we supporting the movement, keeping the movement alive, supporting each other, Black businesses, support small businesses. So make sure you check that out. So basically, I started Dynasty's United Youth Association, which is a 501c3 community nonprofit community-based organization. I grew up in LA. I'm from the jungles, not gang affiliated, but affiliated in a decent way. A lot of kids in our community grow up with a lack of guidance, a lack of support, a lack of hope, and that's something that I want to do in my community, is to provide kids hope and inspiration and provide role models in the community that they can look up to. And basically my main goal and my main purpose while I'm here on this earth is to give back, and basically to make sure that every kid that's around this community can feel like they can be something and find a true sense of purpose and a passion in their life. I would say my childhood was the main reason why I started this organization, or what drew the inspiration from it. My father was incarcerated 2 weeks after I was conceived. My father was 16 and was convicted 28 years to life. My mother was 15 years old when she conceived me, and I grew up with a single parent lifestyle. I seen eviction notices, we lived off food stamps. I had a very supportive and I would say decent lifestyle, but when it came to guidance and support, I didn't have that. And coming from Dorsey High School, I passed all my classes with straight A's. So to fail my first college paper with a D, I kind of felt like the educational system failed me and that they didn't really prepare me for college, and I didn't feel like I was prepared to be successful on a college-ready type of program. So I noticed that the reason why a lot of our students was so far behind was because we didn't have access to quality after-school programs. So with DUYA, what we're trying to do is get kids at a very young age, because we serve kids from K through 12, and we're trying to help them figure out who they are as a person. What do they have to deliver? Embracing their individuality, embracing that the fact that they're different, and understanding that everybody's different and it's okay to be that way. The relationships that I have built is very powerful. I have close relationships with a lot of my students' parents. Just to hear the results from the parents about the growth in their students' self-esteem, the growth in their academics, the willingness to want to do homework again and want to be involved in education. That's some of the greatest feedback that I receive, and it empowers me, because it kind of lets me know that we are helping a student day by day and we're creating this longevity of impacts and serving kids. The other part that's also important is the staff who serve the kids. All of our staff are from LA. I think the best people to teach these kids and to support these kids is kids that come from the community. So I think that having staff that live on 54th and Budlong, or staff that live on Crenshaw and Slauson, or staff that live on August Street in the jungles, and be able to be a part of the community and kind of understand it, it allows that sense of relatability. And I was able to create a lot of big partnerships. So now we're open all year round. We have 5 locations. We'll be at 7 locations in January 2021. We're currently getting all type of offers from schools and other organizations that want to partner and work with us. And I think from just going to only serving 2 kids the first 6 months I started 6 years ago, to now serving 100 kids a week, that is the most, I would say the most impact, is that it's growing, it's ever changing, and kids are learning. And the fact that we serve kids K through 12, we're watching kids grow from every grade level, and we are by their side the entire way. So I'm just very thankful, and we're very thankful to be a part of that process.
It helped me with math better, because before I came here, I was struggling with math, and like it was really hard for me. And then my mom, she signed me up, and now I'm better as an 8th grader, and I like coming here, and it's pretty cool. There was a time where I was like disappointed, and like I wanted to like not like do school anymore. Like I wanted to quit, and we just talked, and like I felt better about it. And like she told me that everything's gonna get better, even if it's like stressful right now. So like that was helpful.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I didn't know you felt that way. Oh my God. Oh, that almost made me cry, but I had to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Black History Month.
First started DUYA, what subjects were you struggling with the most?
I was struggling with the most is division and fractions.
So, since you've been to the program for a couple of months now, how's your confidence level feel?
My confidence is good because it helps me more with my tests.
What's some things you like about Dynasty the most?
She's helpful, she's kind, funny. Um, she helps the people when they need to, and then she worked very hard on this place to get it.
You look at Dynasty as a role model?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, hello, my name is Chianti Warrior. I am 21 years old, and I have been working with Dynasty's United Youth Association for about almost 5 years now. I started out as a tutor in high school when I was around 17 years old. I was looking for volunteer hours. And then over time, I started doing private tutoring with the organization. And then now I am currently a supervisor or a youth program assistant for 2 of the library locations that we are currently at. So I am basically managing staff, answering student and parent questions, and I am involved in that way. I would say the biggest thing that I love about what I do is just hearing the feedback from the kids, building the relationships with the kids as well. I think that kind of confirms to me that what I'm doing is important, it's valid, and it's actually working. And I think our organization prides ourselves on the relationships that we build with our parents and students, and even our staff members. I really think it takes a village to raise a child, and we try to be there and provide those resources for them.
Like you want to go.
No, I don't. I should go that way. Okay, I'll go then. I like working with kids because I remember when I was in around 4th, 5th grade, I didn't have siblings, so like I sit at the table with myself because on my mom's side, I'm the only child. So I remember sitting at the table with myself. My mom didn't finish high school, so she didn't really know none of myself. So I remember sitting at the table crying because I didn't have help, and I just sit there and she's like, "Oh, it's okay, you don't gotta do it." And I have to force myself to do it. So me to help other people feel like, okay, they don't have to go home and cry about not having nobody to help them do their homework. So it makes me feel better.
Well, I like working with kids, but it's just something I've actually grown to have a passion for. And well, my future is to be a teacher, so I've always had the passion of helping as many people as I can. I would just do it as a volunteer work, not getting paid. And they actually motivate me to actually be able to help them with their foundation and be able to understand what they're learning, because I grew up with my parents not be able to help me with my homework because of language barrier, but being able to help those other families is actually a blessing because not many people or parents can actually help their kids.
Hello, my name is Destiny Davis. I am 19 years old. I'm from Los Angeles, California. One of the biggest challenges I have faced while working with kids is their ability to not be able to read. I feel like that's a huge milestone in their education. I feel as though like people don't take it to the full advantage as, you know, how they do with math or as science, but reading is just as important because reading a book could take you so far. Like reading a story could it's all about imagination. It goes into more depth than just reading a sentence. Me personally, what I do with the kids is I will give them sight words. I will tell them read it off on their own. If they don't know, then I will sound out the word. And I'll have them read it out loud, and I'll go over it a couple of times until they get it right. It inspired me because I feel like I have a positive impact on my community. I feel like I'm helping the next generation. I feel like I'm helping them grow. It makes me feel good as a person because I know when I was a kid, and if I needed help in something, like, and not it just being from somebody that's too much older than me, you know, somebody that they could look up as a big sister or a big cousin. I feel as though like I'm making a positive impact. I feel like I'm helping a lot.
My Finding volunteers to support the kids was tough because I had to kind of like set this vision and for other people to be a part of it and have them to be inspired to join the vision and to basically live it out. So that was challenging. Financial situations is always challenging because it was a point in time where I had volunteers, but now I have to pay staff. So my payroll is like 12 staff a week, in which is something different because you always got to figure out funding. You always got to make sure you're taking care of other people.